So what is dormant seeding? Dormant seeding is putting grass seed down on a dormant lawn, or overseeding, when the temperatures are too cold for the grass seed to germinate. That way, over the winter, the freezing and thawing motion of the earth will bring the grass seed down into the lawn. Now you want to do this after all the leaves have fallen, you've gotten them all picked up, all cleaned up, kind of like this bare spot here, where then you will put grass seed down, and so that way in the winter it can get all the snow, the moisture, everything on top of it, and then it will be ready to germinate as soon as ground temperature comes up in the spring. Now, this is mainly a cool season lawn type of thing. Warm season, really, and transition zone does not overseed. This is mainly a cool season lawn thing. This will thicken your lawn for spring, and then if you have bare spots, that's going to allow weeds to grow up. So if there are no bare spots where the grass can germinate and try to grow through, then there will be no weeds. So there's two methods of dormant seeding that you can do. You can do frost seeding, where that is, like I said, where the freeze and the thaw kind of works the snow back, or the grass seed back and forth. The other one is snow seeding, where you're doing like where I am. You waited a little bit longer into the later part of the winter. We're gonna get a snow, so I want to throw this seed down when the snow gets here, so that way the snow will help push it down. It'll melt, it'll pull that seed down into the ground. Also, snow has nitrogen in it, so therefore it's giving it a little bit of a fertilizer boost, and that way it will germinate a little bit sooner. If you're gonna do your whole lawn, you can get one of those big spreaders, throw your seed in there, do your whole lawn. Or you could use one of these little things if you got just a little area like this. Or if you got targeted areas like up along these landscaping bricks, I don't want to use this because I don't want to be throwing it into my flower beds and all over. So you can just take your hand and you'll put your hand in the bag, disperse it evenly. But we'll use this for this area right here, just to show you guys. So we didn't fill it up very far, but just enough. We'll change this dial here to let her flow. So you just want to keep your arm out like this, crank it, let her flow. Now down there toward the street, you don't want this on your concrete in the street, so you're going to want to try to keep it in the grass. Now as you're spreading, you're going to be able to see how far you're going, so that way you're going to be able to know where to walk and where you need to try to aim. So these corners, I would like to try to get some of the more grass seed on these corners. So I'm just going to kind of take it and just spread it out by hand. You don't need a lot, just put down a little bit, and then if there's other areas that you see, you feel like you may need some more seed than what you put down, just go ahead and do it. It's not going to hurt nothing. Seed is kind of expensive, so you don't want to be wasting it, but if you're like me, you like grass, so you're gonna throw her down. So this little section here is done. Now I'm using perennial ryegrass. What grass seed you're going to use is going to depend on what you have in your lawn. You can always blend types, but you will want to make sure it grows in your area and will blend good with your lawn. My lawn is a mix of Kentucky bluegrass and perennial rye, but I am in a cool season lawn, so if you are in the transition zone, it may be different. One thing to remember is if you're doing a spring seeding or dormant or any type of seeding, do not put pre-emergent such as prodiamine down. That will act as a barrier and will not let your grass seed grow. If you are doing new seeding, anything with the ingredient mesotrione, which is in tenacity or some Scott's granular products, will prevent crabgrass and other annual weeds without stopping your grass seed to grow. Dimension or barricade is not good products to use with new seed, as it will not let your seed grow. If you are going to do an early spring application of weed killer, you may want to read on the bottle if it's safe for new seedlings, such as T-Zone or Speed Zone or Q4, something like that. That way it doesn't kill your new seeding. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully you learned something. If you like this video, please like it, comment, subscribe. A lot of you guys don't subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it if you do. Thank you for watching.